wanted it from a legal standpoint, the states will determine by vote or legislation or perhaps both, and whatever they decide must be the law of the land, in this case, the law of the state. Many states will be different. Many will have a different number of weeks, or some will have more conservative than others, and that's what they will be. At the end of the day, this is all about the will of the people. You must follow your heart, or in many cases, your religion or your faith. Do what's right for your family and do what's right for yourself. Do what's right for your children. Do what's right for our country and vote. So important to vote. I want to thank the 6 justices, Chief Justice John Roberts, Clarence Thomas, Samuel Alito, Brett Kavanaugh, Amy Coney Barrett, and Neil Gorsuch, incredible people, for having the courage to allow this long-term, hard-fought battle to finally end. Many people have asked me what my position is on abortion and abortion rights, especially since I was proudly the person responsible for the ending of something that all legal scholars, both sides, wanted and, in fact, demanded be ended. Roe v. Wade. They wanted it ended.
I mean...
Okay, well, let's look at what Donald Trump is saying. Whatever the states want, that's what you will have to live by. So whoever gets elected in your state can dictate your family decisions about having children, whether you want children who may be deformed, children who may have certain health problems which you may not be able to afford to care for, whether or not you decide that you can't afford more children or for reasons don't want more children. Maybe your husband left you, you were abandoned, you have too many kids, you lost your job, you can't find a new job, you can't afford to take care of additional children, and you still got pregnant, you tried not to. Donald Trump is saying, well, those guys, they're mostly men, they're mostly white men who get elected, and they're going to decide what happens to your family, to your finances, to your future. And you can't say anything. And then they're also making decisions outside of your state. They say if you get pregnant in a state, you can't leave the state and get an abortion. That's illegal. And if someone accuses you of getting an abortion, guess what? Your personal health records get brought into court. They become open. Everybody can see your whole health record. It becomes public property. Anybody can look at it. They can publicize it. They can talk about you, what's going on, and they can take you to court. They can sue you. They can try to arrest you. They can put you in jail for a family decision, for a birthing decision. No matter what happens, you have to prove that your getting the abortion was legal, that you maybe had a spontaneous abortion while you were out of state. Whatever happens, anybody can accuse you. Your ex-husband, some boyfriend that doesn't like you, a sister, a neighbor can accuse you of having had an illegal abortion. Then your records come out. Everybody gets to see your records and discuss your records in public. They're brought out in court. The lawyers will talk about you, your personality, your kids, and so forth. If you go to jail, guess what? Your kids are going to foster homes. This is what Donald Trump is saying. The states, these men that get elected, and they get elected by money. They have a lot of money. They go to golf clubs. They go to other places where they collude and decide who's going to win various elections, who they're going to allow to get elected, and who they're going to sabotage during the elections. And then you have to live by it. That's not good enough. And I think women, men, people who want families, people who want certain types of families, people who might say, well, the wife got raped, she's pregnant. We don't want that baby from a rape in the family, because it's just going to bring up a lot of negative memories. It's going to be hard to love the child the way we want to. And even though we are good Christian people, it is just a fact that child will have a aura of the rape, and some people get involved in this stuff. You can see how in England people get involved in all kinds of things and they can't let go. The memories are long and these things last forever. The child will be stained forever with the fact that it was from a rape. This is not how we want our families. We want to make decisions, and usually it's for the better of the family. It's for the better of the children that are going to be born. We want to decide whether or not we can afford a child who's going to need lifelong care. Do we have the insurance for it? Is the state going to provide insurance? If I have a baby that's going to need, monthly hospitalizations or doctor's care or wheelchairs and special appliances in the home, is the state going to provide all of that stuff so that the child can have a great life, a special education, maybe even in the home, special travel? Are they going to provide a car that will be fitting for the child to get in and out of the car? And so many other questions. No, the state doesn't want any of that. They just want to tell you that you can't get an abortion. Well, some states are doing that. They are telling people you can't get an abortion and you can't go out of state and get an abortion, or we're going to pull you into court, open your medical files, we're going to dig into the doctor, we're going to even find the doctor guilty if we can, and we're going to put the doctor in jail. Well, that's a whole nother series of problems. So that answer for abortion is not good enough. That answer does not satisfy the women who get pregnant. So think about it. Is this the answer you want about abortion? That these men can tell you what to do with your body? Well, like and subscribe. Bye.